Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nocta and this is... Ooh, hello. Deaths and Taxes, so... We collect deaths and taxes, like always. Well, except the tax part. Let's see, do your job. I will keep this short. I'm suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count, Fate. Okay, 3 deaths, what I need. Tech Bros. Toy ability to roll out a new selection of cute robotic toys. The anomaly claims another victim, this time a city official, found dead at a construction site. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD-CD rental shop. Wall word more as 3,000 years old cheese crushes teeth and rolls down the street, never to be seen again. Local wildlife reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Cosmopolis suburbs announce record levels of clean air, recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree of vengeance. Well, honestly, I think I'm making the world a better place. Maria Meriso, 32, student coordinator. Maria works at the Central Cosmopolis University, where they offer administrative help and guidance to undergraduates. Sometimes they help organize academic events. Life keeps them busy, but they still try to find time to engage in their passion, snowboarding. Sure thing, you are harmless. Sahira Al-Zafari, 40, bus driver. Sahira is a downtown bus driver. They are pulling double shifts to save money for opening a small vegan muffin shop. They can barely make it to the bathroom or eat during their breaks. When they get home, they collapse in exhaustion. You might better off dead. Bita Workus, 22, cheesemaker. Bita makes artisanal cheese, always trying to come up with new and interesting fermentation and flavoring techniques. Recently, a mysterious wheel of cheese crashed through their front door. It was dirty and rock solid, but still looked surprisingly tasty. There's no questions here, I must do that. The curse of the cheese. Achak North, 30, lumberjack. Achak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. You will be dead. Chipo Ivo Solarin, 38, sports nutritionist. For years, Chipo has been interested in what effects different diets have on people. Lately, they have been working with the best of national athletes, helping to improve their competitive performance. I guess you can leave. You don't seem to be any more harmful. Anna von Wolfenstein, 48, judge. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves that job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Well, I'm sorry, but you are dead. A little bit too fast. Garrett God, 36, inventor, scam artist. Who is this person? A nobody. Vain and arrogant. They promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egoism, they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. And now you are dead. Ah, you can leave. Fuck it. You're welcome. Oh, fate. Time to scold me.
Grim, why are you here?
To report? End of day debrief?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it.
Let's just forget it.
I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful, illuminated paradise, no endless suffering in the grasp of cosmic horrors. What if the afterlife is dating a game where you must charm strange monstrous gods?
Grim, that is just stupid.
Do you think mortals have some drive towards this?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Something of the like, yes. They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying. That's kinda sad, yeah, I figured as much. Well, it doesn't stop art and literature.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
That moment sure can't come fast enough. When's that going to happen?
Any day now. Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
And fun. Wait. Okay, next day. The mirror doesn't want to talk to me. What a shame. Where is Fate? He's not in the office.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Fuck, I don't have the money for the old one. Oh well. Luckily it's only cosmetic. Open me. The assignment. I sensed an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essence of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim? We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Do choose better than yesterday, yes? Keep your eyes open. I'm pretty sure I chose very well yesterday. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start a construction of an underwater city. There. Rapture averted. Respected nutritionist caught distributing illegal performance enhancers to athletes in their care. I was afraid of that outcome. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves anti-fortune to leading cancer fund. Great. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Local cheesemaker found dead in factory next to the world's oldest cheese with several bite marks. 5 reasons why you should go to a new vegan muffin shop, Double or Nothing, right now. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Trans Global Incorporated. 5 simple exercises in 5 seconds. Ingold Walla, 29, field worker. Ingold works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, but got really sick of the anxiety and decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. It was a pretty pointless job anyway. You can leave, you are fine. Duara Shu, 23, personal trainer. Duara helps young people get excited about lifting weights and being physically active in general. They also make a lot of easily accessible social media content, teaching proper lifting form to prevent injuries. Duara started to fund the support children's sports facilities. Okay, leave. Faro Magnin, 27, Daredevil. Before turning their attention to stunts, Faro was into gymnastics, hand-to-hand combat and parkour. Their honed mind and body is now used for doing amazing or just weird tricks. Their latest idea is classic, going down an enormous waterfall in a barrel. They are an avid environmental activist. You can leave. Stuart von Ellington, 41, Tavern Keeper. Stuart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature-themed drinking establishment called The Netherworld in downtown Cosmopolis. They are the original party animal and love really obscure horror. They're also a member of a podcast about bad films. David Carver, 34, AI architect. David is the founder of Trans Global Incorporated, a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithm and artificial intelligence research. I don't trust this one. Knowing this game, the AI might kill everyone. And you, I guess, are fine. Oh, fate. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again. Hey, kitty cat, you are so cute. Sweet, more freedom from the yoke of the overlord. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it.
I see how it is.
So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only. I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Thank you.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Toodles, Fate. Okay, so seems like no overlord for the weekend. Ooh, hello.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Yes.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you suspicious? All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust? Pretty spooky if you ask me. What if the choices made were incorrect?
I'm fine with what I'm given. I have to do what I'm told. I was born for this. Sometimes the tasks get a bit confusing. Isn't this place vulnerable and they know what they are doing?
Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
A profile I marked to desk keeps reappearing.
You certain? Could be its sibling or a doppelganger. Ooh, spooky.
They always have the same name, so
Quite the mystery. You gotta investigate.
I must, if I'm able.
Exciting! Although honestly, I just figured there's been a mistake over at the calculatorium or data management. Everyone says data mongers are near perfect and won't let any errors through. Come on, who really believes that? What else you got in mind?
Nothing, I'll be going.
Lil Reaper.
Bye bye. Okay, let's talk to this one first.
What's with the mask, stranger? Did someone release the plague again?
I love that she reacts to my mask.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yes.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Another human reaper. I've been dying to meet one for ages. Yeah, I can also tell by those dark circles. How do you like it here? Yeah, I'm dying to meet one.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more. Provided you don't get fired. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I love making humans miserable. I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me. Meh, work is work. Sucks real bad, I hate it. I actually feel like I should head back to work right now, bye. Work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
What's Cocker?
It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right?
Oh, that, you haven't missed much. Wait, you don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions? What do you mean? Choices affect the world all the time. I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life with no choices, and you still haven't given up. Wow, a life without decisions, that's the dream. Actually, I feel like making the decision to leave now. Life with no choices.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Please carry on.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
You should definitely complain so. I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe.
Yeah?
What the heck? I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Maybe I'm ruining the world right now. Yeah, good luck. I just gave you amazing free advice, you're welcome. Now you are getting it.
You're a real special individual. You know that, right?
Thank you.
I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Ooh, let's see this guy. Looks amazing.
Why do I smell the rank odor of blood on this hatchling? Perhaps the boss has upgraded the assemblage if we're actually getting worthwhile spawns for a change. What brings you to bask in the glory of Florian the Eradicator, young Purgator?
What blood? I'm a good reaper. Why are you called the Eradicator? I love your style, Florian.
Compliments to the worthy. I appreciate the admiration of a peer, even if you flatter me too much. It's true, I am the most glorious Reaper to have ever walked these halls, sowing ruin to the world. Oh, to hear their wails of grief brings joy to my withered heart. You know how it feels like, don't you?
I do the work and that's that, no need for emotionality.
So, that's your delusion. Separate yourself from your deeds. If this is what helps you sleep at night, who am I to judge? Although, believe me, I do judge.
Judge all you want.
Beware, for the judge is followed by the jury, and ultimately the executioner. All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
I understand, after all, I'm Killdozer 9000. Are you implying you mock people to death all the time? Do you ever think of the consequences? What does Face think about your grand ideas? Do you ever think of the consequences?
What consequences? I follow the rules handed from above, as do we all. There is no other option. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
I shall bring forth the great purification. So what's stopping you from mocking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them. I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Alright, I'm off to scout the lands, I guess.
Until nothing awaits us, little hatchling. Ciao.
He was interesting. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thanks for watching and we will continue from here next time. Bye.